What's up everybody, this is Mike. Welcome back to another video. Today it's extremely windy out, so I figured we need to fly the Mini 4 Pro and check out the wind resistance capabilities of this brand new drone. The wind gusts are very strong. It's about 55 kilometers per hour and at some points it gets even more. So I'm really intrigued to see how well the drone will cope or how bad it will cope. It really depends. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So let's take off and see how the drone will react to the wind. That's pretty good. It is moving around a little bit, but I was expecting it to move more. Like I said, the wind gusts are very strong, so that's to be expected. Now it's time to see what this drone will do in the air. So you can see the waves we have here, and I love this dynamic that the water creates. One of my favorite things to shoot, as you guys all know. I don't even have a wind warning yet, so that's great. So we'll test it out with a little bit more altitude, of course. We'll go to different places, but check out this view here first. Shooting in 4K 50 frames per second, I can slow down the footage a little bit if I want to later in post. But I want to go here. I want to go to this pier here because this is a little bit further away. It's a little bit more interesting, and we'll see if there will be any problems with the footage. But on my screen right now, it looks very smooth. Like I wouldn't be able to tell that it's windy at all. And like I said, we don't even have wind warnings yet, so that speaks volumes about the wind capabilities of this little drone. As we all know, the Mini 4 Pro is still under 250 grams. That's really impressive. Let's go a little bit higher. We're about 60 meters now. Let's go to about 100. And you gotta love the waves, the way they're crashing into the pier. Now we have a strong wind warning, finally. So I was expecting that. Let's do a semicircle here. See if we have any jitters in the footage. If we have anything shaky at all. And of course I'm running auto settings. I mean, I am running pro settings, but my shutter is set to automatic, so that's pretty much auto settings. I'm only keeping my ISO to 100. And I'm running no ND filter right now, so just so you know. I will be color grading this footage though, because it looks really good. The stormy sea is always a nice view. Right. So we have, okay, now we have a little bit of movement. When we stopped flying the drone, it kind of leveled itself. But yeah, nothing drastic, nothing that we haven't seen before. And check out this view. Now let's go a little bit higher. Go to the next pier and see if we'll have any problems. Yeah, we have those strong wind warnings. Okay, that's fine. But I don't know about you. You let me know in the comments, but I don't see any sort of jitter or shakiness in the footage caused by the wind. And that's impressive. I mean, I'm inside the car because obviously if I stay outside, I will have trouble talking, or you'll have trouble hearing me. So I prefer to stay in the car. But the wind is really strong, and I can feel the drone struggling with the speed. I'm going full speed to the right, and the drone is, I wouldn't say barely moving, but 5.5 meters per second. That's really not that much because we are against the wind. So I think the wind is exactly this way. So we're head on against the wind. So 6 meters, 7 meters per second. Yeah, that's, you can see dropping down 4.9, and I'm going full throttle. Full throttle. Now we're back to 7. Yeah, so it's really struggling, but Let's go back and see how much speed we'll pick up when we are with the wind. 8, 9, 10, 11, 11.7. Yeah, 11.8 meters per second. That's a drastic change. And that's something that you really always have to think about, whether you're flying with the wind or against the wind. That's super, super important if you don't want to lose your drone, because if you're flying against the wind, not only you will drain your battery, but you might not even be able to come back to your home point if you are far away. So yeah, make sure you remember that. And always take a look at your battery. Don't go too far. I'm not planning to go anywhere too far with this test, because I just want to show you how the drone reacts to the wind. And so far it's pretty good. We achieved our maximum altitude, which is locked to 120 meters on the Mini 4 Pro, which some people find to be extremely bad. Myself included, and that's something that I don't feel could be, avoided on this drone. I asked DJI, they told me there's no way to remove this limitation for European drones. So that really, really sucks, depending on where you plan to fly with this drone. Sometimes you need more altitude than 120, depending on where you have taken off from. But yeah, this drone feels super slow right now when I'm going against the wind. Let's go and take a shot of these umbrellas here and the waves. And the drone is really, really slow. You can see 4 meters per second. It's because I'm going against the wind once again. Letting you know why that is. But it's abnormally slow, I would say. It's less than 4 meters per second. So I wouldn't really put it in sport mode for this test, as you don't really want to use sport mode. It drains the battery so fast. There's no really a good reason to use it, unless it's like an emergency. But take a look at this. Let me just frame this a little bit better. And I just want to have a top-down shot of this. And the boat's right here. There's a little bit of construction every single time I go to fly near the beach for some reason. So I really hate that, but what can you do? It's not up to me. I can actually use this like as a corner shot and just go forward. I think it looks pretty good. I'll drop down. Yeah, I kind of missed it. I kind of messed it up. My bad, my bad. Now I'm getting weak signal. That's to be expected as well. Oh, we have some people here, and I don't want to fly directly over them, so I'll just move back a little bit. But that makes for a very, very cool shot. They're just laying on the beach, enjoying themselves. All right, so I don't want to bother them, so I will go back. And as we can see, we have our home point illustrated here on the screen, which is pretty good. So let's come a little bit closer to the water, not too much because we have a lot of splashes from the water, but as we are coming down, we might experience some wind gusts here, so we'll need to be aware of that. 22 meters of height, we need to be aware about the birds, the seagulls. And here we are back to the parking lot, which is falling apart. As you can see, it's starting to come closer to the sea. Every single year it goes closer to the sea. So in a few years, it might not be here anymore. Who knows? But so far, no problems whatsoever with the Mini 4 Pro. And let's take a final shot of this. I love that view. So 90 degrees, looking straight down, and I'll just go up and rotate the screen, the yaw a little bit. That's the shot I like. I love this. Like I said, no problems at all. It is moving around, but no problems. Let's just land now. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video with the Mini 4 Pro and the wind resistance test. It really took it like a champ, no problems whatsoever. Let me know what do you think about the Mini 4 Pro, whether you will be flying in conditions like these. Like I said, wind gusts of up to 55 kilometers per hour were not a problem for the Mini 4 Pro. That's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you have enjoyed it and subscribe for more videos like this one. This is Mike from Drone Supremacy. Take care and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.